Okay, now is it working? Possibly? Maybe? I'm gonna try. You know, I didn't get too far on the last one anyway, and my computer just shut off on me. Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe it's just having some kind of issues. But it's like it's a very expensive computer. I barely know what to do when it comes to live stream. I can't even get a good live stream going. That's how useless I am. We're trying though, and that's just what I want to do. I want to like live stream, man, and just kind of vibe and chat and kind of turn it into a job, man. How cool would that be? And then it's like all just like retro games, or most of it for the most part. Except, you know, Resident Evil 4 that I keep talking about. I can't wait for it. Come on, I need 2 more. There we go. Boom, got it. Let's go. Okay. Wow, that was actually close. Almost got to hitting that, or getting hit by that. I feel like it never happens, but... Okay, I think it's actually going now. It's showing I'm live. Thank God. Hopefully it's working decently. There we go. There's that music, man. It takes me back. It's so cool. Okay, let's jump back. Let's get these 10 rings. Here we go. Kill that wacky spider. Thanks, Tails. Tails got that one. Okay, real quick, let me check out my live stream. It seems to be working. I was just trying to make sure. Okay, there we go. Here we go, and we're continuing on. Sorry. If you ever watch this, there's a big break right there. Man, this is good stuff. Oh my... Doesn't it burn you up? My rings! Like from the movie. He's like, my rings! Man, that music is so good. I wish they would have took like all of this music and threw it into the movie. They had like a thing where someone took the Ice Cap Zone music from Sonic 2 and put it in the actual movie. Like when he's snowboarding. It was pretty cool. They had like a thing where someone took the Ice Cap Zone music from Sonic 2. Okay, here we go again. Okay, let's turn to a little spin ball. Oh. No, like, oh my gosh, I didn't get down there in time. So frustrating. But like, I remember my dad getting me the SEGA, and this is one of the first games I ever had for it, man, and I used to play it so much. I remember going to a friend's house, and they I don't know if they just didn't play it much or what, but they just hadn't been far at all on this game, and I was just like, give me that controller, man. Like, let me show you how it's done. And I got so far, and they were just like, dude, we've never made it here. And it was really cool just to kind of show like how good I was at it. You know, I was, you know, probably just an average gamer, and they probably didn't, you know, play a whole lot. But it, you know, it made me feel good. And they were just like, oh man, you're so good at gaming. But man, like growing up, that's like all I done though. And like I said, this for Sega, this is one of the first ones I ever had. So I had a regular Nintendo. No way, that just. Dude, this literally never happens. Okay. Okay, I gotta get to work here. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, wow. Okay, come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wow. No way! What is going on? Perfect for live streaming. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the best Sonic player ever. And then all of a sudden, I can't get up out of the water. No, okay, so like I started off with like a Nintendo. So I grew up. I was born and raised in Georgia until I was like 5, and oh my god, see I can't focus because I'm like trying to ramble as well. I've literally never done this before. This is psychotic, man. What is going on? Talking about not being able to capitalize under pressure while I have like nobody watching. Imagine if I got like 3 people in here watching. I'd break down in sheer panic. Playing friggin' Sonic apparently. But also I'm not playing on a controller either. I'm playing on a computer. I don't know if you could hear the last one. So it's like Game Emulator.online. Or emulatorgames.online, something like that. And you can totally go play almost any like retro game you want. And it's just through the browser. You don't have to download anything. You have to wait a little bit for it to download. Okay, so what I used to do was take the second controller, kind of keep Sonic stationary, and let Tails be the one to attack. Because I was always afraid like I was going to do that with Sonic and get destroyed. Oh my gosh, what in the world? This is the worst I've ever done. But yeah, that's exactly why. That's probably why I suck at this, because I used to take Tails and do that with the second controller. So anyway, like I grew up in Georgia until I was like 5. And I played regular Nintendo, and I played the regular Mario game like non-stop. And I remember I played Mario. We didn't have part 2 for some reason, but we played Mario 3 all the time. It was really cool. And so you know, like 5.5, we moved to Tennessee. That's why I have a country accent. Unfortunately, maybe one of these days it'll get better. But my sister was born, and we ended up, my dad ended up buying a SEGA. It was like at this movie rental place, and it was like one of those little local ones, kind of like your, you know, like a Blockbuster. But someone just owned it, so you could rent movies and games. What was going on in business, so he's just like, all movies and games are for sale. And everything was like $5, man. And my dad bought a SEGA, and then got a bunch of games with it. I remember a baseball game. I would love to find that baseball game and play that as well. Maybe I will sometime. I remember playing with the Braves. It was pretty cool. I'll get into that whenever I get around to playing it. So anyway, we get Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. I think there was the 4, let's see, I can think of 4 main games. So there was Sonic 2 and 3. Those were by far and away the most I played, for sure. And there was an NBA game that was pretty cool. I used to create like my friends and put them on different teams, and then what I would do was try to beat those teams like throughout the season. It was really neat. It was a lot of fun. And I'm just like my buddy Justin, I had him like, we'll say, you know, the Nets or something, whatever. And my goodness, what's going on? So what I would do was, you know, he'd score like so many points. I'm like, oh hey man, you had so many points against us last night, like da 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 da. And it was really cool, man. This is literally the worst I've ever played in my life. Of course, and it's when I'm streaming. Naturally. So Sonic 2, Sonic 3, we got the little basketball game. There was the baseball game that was really cool. Let me wait on some air here. Vector Man was really cool. I'll give that a run sometime. I've never, see, like games like that, I've never played through all the way and officially beat them. And you know how cool it would be to just give all these regular games a chance. Just live stream, make a playlist, play through, and see if I can beat them. And then I've got it, man. I can see, you know, I can go back and say, hey, I beat this, you know. And you might look back 10 years from now and you're like, dude, yeah, I remember I beat that game, and right there it is. So that would be pretty cool. Maybe like the baseball, I could play through a full season or something, and see if I can win a championship or, you know, something like that. That'd be very neat, I think. Oh, just missed those arrows. Yeah, I definitely don't like playing this on computer. This is totally different. I've got one of the retro handhelds. I got it from Ambernick. I got the 353M, and it's really solid. I love playing Sonic on this, and it's not like this at all. This is so like, it's like slowed down or something. Not laggy. What, I see, like I'm holding right. Why didn't he go over? Okay, one more. See, it's just running real slow. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, can't do anything. There, finally. Yeah, so I never ended up having a Super Nintendo, man. We had SEGA, and I played that like crazy. I played a few Super Nintendo games, and they were solid, but I wasn't like really crazy about any of it. I did like playing Donkey Kong, but I got to choose. So I got to choose basically Super Nintendo or a Game Boy Color. And man, I went Game Boy Color. And I remember the day my dad and uncle took me to Walmart to pick it out for my birthday. And I got a clear purple one, and I got Pokemon Red, which my cousin Chris was with me, and he had the blue version. So he was like, yeah, you gotta get red and we'll work together. He lived in Georgia. Yeah, so we grew up together until I was like 5, and we both had the Pokemon games. So, and man, I played Game Boy like non-stop. That's probably the one system. Let's see. If I had to guess, what one system I put the most hours into, it may be. Let's see. It may be Game Boy, actually. I think. Because, you know, I played Game Boy. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? This is so crazy. I played Game Boy Advance too, man. And I remember my aunt getting me the Game Boy Advance one time. It was really cool. But so I never really got to play Super Nintendo, man. I played it here and there. But I remember one time, man. So I'm down in Georgia, so I would go back and stay down in Georgia like a week or so for like the summer. You know, I'm hanging out, and we go to one of his buddy's house, and his buddy has a Super Nintendo, but dude, he's got this like Game Boy. I had never seen it before. He had like one of these Game Boy cartridges, man, where you can play Game Boy like on Super Nintendo, like big screen, man. Like, what? So I've got my Pokemon Yellow, and I put that baby right in there and fired it up on the big screen. I say big screen, but, you know, it's probably like, you know, 20-inch, like, it's got like the RCA jacks. I think that's what it's called, like the red, white, and yellow. But, like, to me, that was awesome, and I'm, like, playing Pokemon Yellow on a big screen like that. Like, oh my god, dude, I mean, it's so cool. And, dude, that tripped me out, man. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, you see, friggin', I'm 34 now, and that's probably 25 years ago, and I'm still talking about it. That's how, like, not traumatizing, but that's how, you know, how epic it was. Let's see here. It said, oh, YouTube Studio. Okay. Sorry. It says, let's see here. I've got my phone out and it's trying to show me some stuff. I'm trying to read too. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Okay. It says Retro Hog, the best game in the Sonic series. Absolutely, man. It is, it's my favorite one, by far. I think it's the nostalgia and just growing up playing it. This is the first one I ever had, so it's like kind of near and dear to me. And then I played Sonic 3, and there's like a part on, oh, let me go back and get those rings, actually. There's a part on Sonic 3 I never could get past, and I remember I just played it over and over and over and over and over, and finally I remember the day I got past it, and I like almost, dude, I almost crapped my pants. I couldn't believe it happened, man. But those two I played by far the most. But yeah, you were like, I'm going to check out your other stuff. I don't really have a whole lot of... I tried some mobile gaming. I play Clash of Clans. I play like a little football game. That's mainly it. But I kind of got to thinking, you know, if I'm... Great. I'm trying to get 100 here. I kind of got to thinking, hey, if I'm going to be playing some retro games and things like that anyway, zap me. Yeah, take my rings. I might as well just live stream it and then just kind of vibe and hang out and chill. So, hey, I appreciate the comment and checking out the video. It means a lot, man, because, you know, I'd like to do this. I'd like to do this forever, man. And just, play. See, there we go. It's lagging up just a bit. I'm not sure why. Why is it doing that? Okay, I think that, I was thinking it gave me 50, but no. See, this is what my last live stream done. Here we go. It's just gonna break. We got 10 or 20 there. Okay, we need 50 more. Let's get that jackpot. Yeah. Oh man, it's usually pretty easy to get. I'm just gonna make sure I don't run out of time either. I got a minute and 30. Oh my gosh, you've got to be. That's 3 straight times. Goodness gracious, one more hit. This is me at the casino for real. I can't go up there. I'll bet. Oh yeah, we gotta try one more time. We gotta leave on a make, you know? Here we go. Ah, friggin' 2. Come on, man. Hey, give me more time though. Okay. Oh, it's ticking up. Okay, I was thinking it was ticking down. Oh, we're solid. I was thinking of Mario. Yeah. I thought I had it, man. I started calling. Goodness. Bar. Oh my gosh, we're at 62. It's not normally this hard to get, but here we go. I just need to get 100. I want that extra man. I missed it. Are you kidding me? Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. 274. We're chipping away at it, but if we get the Dr. Robotnik... Oh my gosh, again! You've got to be kidding me. What in the world? Literally, I live streamed once, and then it's literally the worst I've ever played in my life. What in the world? It's just meant to be, I guess, man. I'm gonna spend 15 minutes at this little casino. I've got to move on, man. I gotta get this beat. Okay, this is the last one. The last one, jackpot. Bar. Okay, I'm out of here. Whatever. Thanks for nothing. Okay, so anyway, okay, so back to Game Boy. Hey, man, Game Boy. That's where it was at. So that's what I was saying. I got a Game Boy. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get over to the side. Oh well. So I got a Game Boy Color, and me and my cousin, we both got. I remember we went to the mall down in Dalton, Georgia, man. And my aunt takes us to get. I think it was what was it? EMB Games or KB Toys, man. They got games, toys, everything. That's what it was. KB Toys, man. And we go get this new Zelda DX, you know, full color. Like, what? And man, we played through that. It was so amazing. And I've beat it a time or two, but I had to look at the strategy guide and everything. I'd like to get where I could speedrun that. Maybe I'll do that on this channel or something. But Game Boy, that Link's Awakening and Pokemon, man, I mean Pokemon, my God. I'm going to do a playthrough on that, and then, like, once I found out, like, the little hacks and stuff, like Missing No, and all of this on Pokemon Red, and then I get Yellow. Yellow was just like a game changer, man. It was so cool. I don't want to go in there. I'm going to do, so I'm avoiding that, Supersonic. Trying to get the gems and stuff. What I'm going to try to do, actually, is do another playthrough where I'm just trying to get Supersonic, because I didn't even know it was a thing until about a year ago, and it tripped me out. I mean, it blew my mind. And so I've never done it, personally. So it'd be cool to kind of do a playthrough where I'm just trying to get Supersonic. And then see if that helps you, you know, kind of beat the game, and I can kind of... Oh my gosh! See, it's totally different on computer, man. I mean, this is the... it's just different, man. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, it's different playing and just play it, man. I just missed him. This is the longest I've ever taken to fight the bosses. I mean, I'll never beat Metal Sonic. How about the movies, man? The first one was awesome, but dude, the second one really was great. And the third one's got a lot of potential. Jim Carrey, man. Perfect casting for that job, man. Goodness gracious. Hilltop Zone. Out of all of them, this is probably one of my... Well, I don't know if it's my least favorite. I think my least favorite is the one with the, like, purple... kind of like sea. And you're in, like, a metal... See, I don't know the name of them. I don't know, it just... This one's just odd, you know? I like it. It's funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, see, like, that doesn't happen when you're playing on a regular handheld, man. Or regular SEGA. I could play better on this old school SEGA, man. Oh. What in God's name is going on? See, like... I backtracked to that. I was holding left. Oh well. And see, landed right... Oh my goodness gracious. This is very aggravating. I mean, I'll never be able to beat Metroid or anything. Okay, so back to Game Boy Color. I just get sidetracked and start talking, man. So I had... Oh, what's going on? Tails freaking fell on that, didn't he? Friggin' Tails, man, you kill me. As if this run isn't going bad enough. So Game Boy Color, like, I had some pretty solid games, but like, I never played like Metroid and things like that. And then I reckon there's one for Game Boy Advance. Now I don't know if Fusion and Zero is for Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. I'm guessing Game Boy Advance. But, you know, I mean, I've seen, I think it was somebody on Twitter or TikTok, they were talking about it, and they were just like, I wish I could go back and, you know, play through this. and you know, for like the first time, it's like, dude, I have that chance to do that. So you better believe I'm gonna try to do it. And although I'd rather play it on handheld, well, I can just live stream it and then talk about it on my way through. Hey, I've never been up through there. I wonder how I get up there. I don't know how to do that. I was trying to think some other Game Boy games. I think it's Ray. I played a lot of. So I ended up playing a lot of. I mean, dude, we grew up. We didn't have a whole lot of money, and am I not gonna be able to get back up there? What's going on? But anytime I got games, they were like Game Boy, regular Game Boy games. They were a lot cheaper than, you know, getting like Game Boy Color. I remember I borrowed like a Mortal Kombat game, Tecmo Bowl or something like, or Madden. I can't remember which one it was, but it was just like, you know, back then I was just like, oh my god, this is incredible, you know. Now I'd be like, what is this? You know. But I played a lot of games like that, and I had like this Bugs Bunny game. One game I did have was that Mario, what is it, where you're trying to get, it's like Super Mario Land, I think. And I remember beating that for the first time. I mean, it was just like, one day I was just like, dude, I'm feeling it. I'm going to play that game, I'm just going to play it until I beat it. And I got it on the first, you know, playthrough. But, I remember just putting in some work, man. I was just like, I'm not stopping until I just beat this game. And I got it, man. It was so cool. And I remember playing the second one, but someone else, like, yep, I figured that would happen. I needed that ring just in case. See, I held left. I held left that whole time. Let me turn this sound down just a bit. Just in case anybody jumps in here and they can, you know, I just want them to be able to clearly hear me. Country accent and all, man. Oh, okay. I don't have any rings. Not good. Okay, I'm not taking any chances because this it's pretty tough playing it on computer. There we go. Super Mario Land, that's another one I would love to beat. Just play through on here. I'm gonna have to get better at these games on computer though, I'll tell you that. Sonic 2, man, gosh, this takes me back. So amazing. I miss these days, just playing. I like the music of this one. This one's kind of, it's like it's kind of creepy, man. Pretty neat though. Okay, let's zoom past this. I bet there's some like unreal gamers on here that can just like speedrun this stuff. I love watching that. Dude, there'll be like 4-hour videos. Oh my gosh. See, I do not play this bad in Sonic 2. This is bizarre. I'm at a loss for words right now. We'll just do the best we can and see what we got. But I'll put it like on a good 4-hour video, maybe even 8. And now I won't sit and watch it all, but I'll leave it running, man. And I love those little conventions where they sit there and like they have like a little crowd and they're like talking and they're all just like watching a speed run. It's really cool. I'd love to do something like that. You know, get a good game. Get a game like I'm real good at. Maybe Link's Awakening. That would be pretty cool. But they've already got somebody that done that. What is going on, man? But I can just put it on there and just kind of leave it. Now, I may just, you know, clean the house or something like that. But I just leave it running, man. And then, especially, you know what makes it so good? What makes speedrunning so good is when you watch a game that you played, like, religiously, okay? So, like, one of them was, for GameCube, what's it? Mario Sunshine. And I watched this kid just destroy that game, and the way he was running through that, I couldn't believe it. Mario 64, another one. I got pretty good at it, but the way some people run those games nowadays, it's ungodly. I mean, it's so crazy how good they got. And it would be really cool to be that good at a game one of these days. I couldn't play it on computer, that's for sure. I mean, I have found that out. I don't know how long I'm going to play this. I have about, let's see, I got about 30 minutes left. I'm going to the movies. It's hard to find time, too, because, you know, I don't want to just sit around playing games all the time. I got like 3 kids. I'm like, get away. I got to go play retro games and live stream for like 2 people. You know? But maybe one of these days it'll grow into something, man. If I just keep it up and do it whenever I can. That's what I would like. So, you know, kind of make that. Imagine that being your job, man. Like, I'm so jealous of some of these people. Well, maybe not jealous. I mean, I just look at them like, man, I'd like to get there one day. And, you know, I'm happy for them making it. But it's like, hey, man, I want to make it too, you know? Oh, no, I just killed myself. You gotta be kidding me. Jumped right down there. And I gotta start over. So, like, on SEGA and, like, handheld, how I used to play, well, it was better than this, I can tell you that. Because this is computer's different, man. What I would try to do is get 100 rings in every single level. So then you are just racking up your extra man. Okay, racking up your lives. Because at the very end, that's where you want to spend them. Because you're fighting like Super Sonic, or you're fighting Metal Sonic, and all of this. And you have no rings, so it was just like, okay, I've got like 10 chances at this now. But it's like, as soon as you beat him, you gotta fight Dr. Robotnik right after. And the whole time you gotta do it with no rings. But then it's like, if you don't beat him, which I never really could, man, it was so tough. I remember the day I did, and I just almost cried. But it wasn't often, you know. But it's like, when you don't beat them, you're starting all the way over, man. But what's going on here? This is... Oh, I'm so confused here. Okay, well, we're obviously going the right way. 89, man, I need 11 more. And I'm not going to make it. Great. Oh, excellent. As long as you get 1 or 2 rings back, it doesn't matter. Could get away in time. Yeah, I was thinking, there went my 1 ring, man. Good job, Tails. I thought it gypped me. Dun, 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 dun. I'll probably save it on this next one for the next time. And then maybe I'll have a couple more people come hang out, just talk. Yeah, Oil Ocean Zone. Yeah, my least favorite for sure. So let's stop it right there. Oh, look how sleepy he looks. Okay, I guess that's gonna be it. I'm gonna save it right here. If you checked out this video, thank you so much, and hopefully I've got another one, and you guys can join me for that next time.